Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the Unravel Collective. My name is Yvonne Constancio. I offer channeled guidance from the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council. This week, I also asked you guys to submit any questions that you had for the Arcturians, either personally or for the collective. And I will share the one question that I picked out for you at the end of today's transmission. However, I would like to say that question actually had some influence on the message that they had for all of us today. And so at the beginning of this transmission that I'm going to read for you today, you will see that they say, and while we're on the topic of presence in the room, that is because it was influenced by the question that was submitted. So I hope you enjoyed today's transmission. Let's hear what else they had to share. All right, so this is the transmission for this week. I channeled this just a few minutes ago, and then I transcribed it, and now I'm going to share it with you. While we're on the topic of being present in the room, this is something we would like to address again. We would like to address this with all of you, because being present is exactly what is needed right now in this time. You must be aware of what is occurring around you and within you. For when you are present with what is around and within you, you begin to notice that there is not much difference in what is around and what is within you, because what is within you and around you is one and the same. Now, we'd like to say that everything in your environment is offering a frequency. Everything in your environment bounces off one another. Everything in your environment interacts and contributes to the frequency of the experience in that moment. And so you are constantly adapting and tuning into the frequency that is around you and within you, whether you know this or not. It is a constant adaptation. It is not just physiological adaptation, but energetic adaptation as well. There are many layers to this adaptation. And so we ask you to be aware of your presence in an experience, your presence in an environment, your presence in an interaction, because you are drastically and dramatically responsible for what occurs in that moment based on your own frequency. And when we say that the frequency of the environment is bouncing off one another, we mean everything. We mean the trees, the plants in the room. We mean the person or people in that space. We mean the actual air and water that is between you and the spaces within and around you. This all makes a difference. This all contributes to the experience and reality that you choose to create. So, with presence and awareness of the power you have to create, an experience in your moment and in any given interaction is quite divine. So this is our reminder for you today. Notice your presence. Notice your awareness of this presence. Notice what it creates within and around you. Notice how you dramatically alter any given moment with this awareness. This is our message for you today. Thank you for listening. This has been the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council. So this is BJ's question that she submitted into the community chat, where I asked you to submit any questions that you may have had around anything personal or for the collective. And BJ's question was, what do you see me doing as my purpose or as a way to help? So I'm going to take a moment to tap in, and then we'll be back with the channeling. Oh my gosh. So I did my meditation. I called on the Arcturians for BJ, but I forgot to press record for the channeling. So I'm going to do my best to remember everything they said. It was so beautiful, and I am so sorry that I did not record the actual channeling, nor did I record the audio of it. So I'm going to try my best to recall what they said. So, BJ, it was a beautiful message. And I do remember the one thing that they said. They repeated it twice because they said, we want to repeat this because this is so important. When you are present in the room, there is possibility for transformation. So, A lot of what they shared with you was that you have this capacity to really operate from the heart space, to 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 alter the energy field around you by being authentic with the graciousness of your heart. So there is a point in time, they said, that you operated from this heart space and others took it as overwhelming or perceived it as you giving too much. And they did say that now is a time to start practicing giving graciously from your heart, because this is your purpose and skill and ability. And you have a great capacity for transforming people. And oh, they also said you have a beautiful smile, which also has a frequency that transforms the energy field around you. And that this graciousness of your heart has great power to it. But because in the past it was overwhelming, you dampened it, you dulled it a bit. You have doubt and hesitation of sharing yourself in this way to its fullest extent. So they've asked you to practice sharing graciously from your heart in a way that was responsible. So respecting people's boundaries, because they are on their own journey, and sometimes when they are speaking up for themselves in this way, this is a time to deeply respect someone's boundaries, because they are because this is part of their healing journey, to be able to express what they need and what they don't need. So always important to respect boundaries. At the same time, practice responsibility around the graciousness of your heart. And again, they said that when you are present in the room, there is possibility for transformation that would not be possible if you weren't there. So you have this amazing gift. And they said that if you continue to practice this again at a level that is of truth for you, that is the essence of who you are, then this will open doors for you in following a path that will further you down your purpose in who and where to help best in your community, or in a line of work that calls you or comes in for you based on the expansion of your heart and living and breathing and being in your truest essence. So it was a beautiful message, and I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm so sorry that I forgot to press record for the actual channeling. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's transmission, and if you would like to receive weekly channeled guidance from the Arcturians, please meet me back here every Saturday. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to click that like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next week, please have a beautiful day, and I will see you then. Goodbye.